Hey everybody, Chris here. So with Dogecoin and other cryptos recovering now, we're going to be looking at new price targets in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And I was live Saturday night. There was a lot of uncertainty in the markets. We had a big dip on Saturday. These fears of war and other things going on, just wiping out more long liquidations, and then we saw the price come up, wiping out new shorts. So big battle of market makers against the traders. That was an opportunity as well to buy the dip. So let me know in the comments below, were you able to get some good Dogecoin or other cryptos at nice low prices? But we're going to talk about some news of where Dogecoin can go from here, working ahead, and we'll look at the charts as well. So let me show you what I'm looking at. And we'll start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, 15.3 cents. This was the big dip that we had on Saturday. It was pretty, we were fighting right here around 17 to 17.5 cents, and that is where I thought Doge was going to be trading sideways after the Friday dip. And we were for a while, but then fears of war, what was going on between Iran and Israel, that was a big dump. We're recovering nicely though. About 15 cents. This seems to be working okay. Bitcoin, 64.5. Just trying to get back over the 65,000 line. That seems to be resistance right now for Bitcoin. So we'll be watching that going forward as well. So what's going on? Well, Dogecoin. Long traders lost $16 million just on Dogecoin. And we were looking at the hundreds of millions of dollars that were getting liquidated. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of others as well during the live stream, because we just saw it happening. More and more liquidation. So if you're trading with leverage, be very careful. Be very careful. Again, you may hit it once, but then you go and try again, and you may get liquidated. So be careful with that. I have my strategy is to DCA and buy and hold. That's what I'm doing. Because the market makers seem to know more about what's going on than we do. Now we look at pullbacks, and this was a chart. Again, I've shown this again and again, and this was Mags, and this was actually March 14th that he posted this. And Bitcoin had just moved up to $73,000. It was a new all-time high, and Mags posted this. In every Bitcoin bull market, prices often take several short-term pullbacks before reaching its peak. Currently, price is up 378% from its bottom at 15.5. We've already witnessed 4 pullbacks of around 20 to 22%. And a few more such pullbacks are likely as the price continues to rise toward its peak. Don't get shaken out. Dips are for buying. So this was a month ago. He posted this. And what did we just see? We just saw another pullback. But what is the trend? The trend is up. And this is just this bull run that we've had since 2023. These are the pullbacks we've had. Look at the previous bull run. We had one pullback of 54%, 60% for the big black swan event. We know what that was, March of 2020. But that was followed up by 22 and 25% pullbacks. Look at the 2016, 2017 run. Pullbacks of 29, 40, 33, 27, 40%, another 40% pullback. So what we just saw of Bitcoin was around 20, Dogecoin was around 34, 35%. So it was big on Dogecoin, and the altcoins certainly felt more of the pain over the past couple days. But Bitcoin has done this, and it turns around and it just keeps going higher. It's happened in the last 2 cycles, and even before that, but Bitcoin, even the cycle before that, wasn't as mainstream as it is becoming. And this is the story right here. The narrative is this is a pullback, and it's going to keep moving up. That's what I'm trading on. So what are we looking forward to for price targets? Everyone's focused on US-based ETFs, but this week could see batch approvals of a bunch of spot ETFs in Hong Kong. This is significant for a number of reasons. According to Bloomberg, these approvals could come as soon as tomorrow, with trading starting at the end of the month. There's at least 4 issuers looking to launch products, include both Bitcoin and Ethereum spot products. Hong Kong has recently seen a resurgence in demand for listed ETFs. This is because mainland investors are looking for ways to diversify away from the unstable nature of the Chinese property market. There have been a lot of news out about real estate in China. And China, they keep their wealth in the country. And so you have a lot of wealthy Chinese people who have all this money and don't know what to do with it all. They would like to put it in better investment assets. These ETFs could be it. This could be it. So we'll see. As these ETF products launch, they're not initially going to be available to all Chinese citizens. It's just through this Stock Connect program, which allows eligible Chinese investors. And I don't know exactly what it takes to be one of these, but it's not going to be rolled out to everybody right away. Can we be certain they will buy Bitcoin ETFs? Recent surges in demand for alternative asset ETFs could be an indication. Trading of gold-linked ETFs had to be halted last week when they traded at a 30% premium to NAV, the highest on record. So there is demand in Asia, particularly China. It's well known that Chinese investors are crypto crazy, so much so that the government had banned it multiple times in the past. Now they will have a regulated and efficient on-ramp to get exposure. Something else that makes these ETFs potentially more exciting than those offered by the spot products in the US is the redemption model. It's going to be BTC shares and shares to BTC as opposed to cash as what we have here. So that will be interesting. More use of Bitcoin. Actually, if these work well, US issuers will continue to push for it for their products. It'll be interesting how the Hong Kong ETFs roll out. Cautiously optimistic on China max bidding. This was seen in the Hong Kong subway, so someone is already advertising Bitcoin in Hong Kong. I mean, we saw that in the United States too before the spot ETFs were launched here. There was a lot of advertising. So this could be coming. What does that mean for Doge? Well, as Bitcoin goes, so go the alts as well. We saw them following up from January through March. Now we've had this pullback. Will it all turn back around? That's what I think is going to happen. Is Doge price set for a rebound? Yeah. We don't talk about these whale transfers so much from This is typically Robinhood transferring from one wallet to another, all within Robinhood. So not worried about that. Do meme coins face turmoil? Well, what we've seen is on these pullbacks, not only Doge, others were hit even harder, like WIF had huge pullback and SHIB as well. So it's going to be it's going to be a recovery that's going to take a little while, particularly for the memes. Overall, though, from February, where Dogecoin was down in the 8s, we're still much higher at 15 cents than where we were just a couple of months ago. So the pullback didn't come all the way down, although some of you, I heard, I've got limit order set for 4 cents or 5 cents. Doge isn't going down there. This is the pullback, and my targets are higher. Should you buy Dogecoin while it's below 25 cents? 25 cents. We're not there yet. So once Dogecoin gets above there, you'll be wishing you had bought at 15 cents, not just 25 cents. Investor appetite for risk drives Dogecoin's price. So investors should take Dogecoin profits at certain levels, and we'll talk about those profit levels again once Dogecoin recovers and starts moving up. Dogecoin on the rise. Latest forecast sets target over $2. $2. Well, This is what we looked at about a week ago, was the bull flag that was forming. And a more immediate price target on that bull flag was 40 cents, thanks to trader Tardigrade. So that's still in play. Even though Doge is now much lower, it's still in the bull flag. And the bounce could actually be higher after this pullback. A successful breakout above the 20.5 cent resistance level is the key to unlocking Dogecoin's upward momentum. So that's what we're going to be watching with the recovery, getting back up over 17.5 cents, 19 cents, and then 20.5. That's what we're looking at for Doge. Various analytics platforms have offered divergent perspectives on Dogecoin's trajectory. Predictions for 2025 range from a modest 11.3 cents to a more optimistic 39, or this 40 cent that we were looking at there. So projections for 2030 span from $1.31 to as high as $3. All of those prices can be accelerated by utility for Doge. So if X Payments and Elon adds Dogecoin integrated onto X, these higher price predictions are going to be accelerated. So experts anticipate minor fluctuations as Dogecoin's prices in April progresses, potentially influenced by external factors such as Bitcoin halving, and we'll be talking about the halving and Doge Day on Saturday, 4/20. That'll be my next live stream, so join me there on Saturday at Doge Day. There could be a lot of volatility happening next weekend. Although this weekend we've already had quite a bit too, but mostly it was on the downside. But we'll see, as recovery seems to be happening okay, and volume ticking down on a Sunday should sort of level this out. Still uncertainty about war, conflict, and what is going on in the Middle East. We'll be watching that news as well. But with Hong Kong, Bitcoin, and ETH spot ETFs may start trading this week. Again, I'll have more news on that as it happens this week, because that will affect other cryptos and Dogecoin as well. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the current trading price targets going forward, and did you buy the dips? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.